Hello everyone. And hello kitties. Welcome back to another episode of Vanilla. I have picked this spot over in the middle of the ocean where we're going to make ourselves this creeper farm. And these guys are hungry. And if I want to keep breeding them, I need to keep fishing. But just over there you can see our little base. And just over that direction is the ocean monument, and a little bit further is our first starting area. So we're sort of out in the middle of the ocean here, all by ourselves. So down here on this tiny little island, away from any landscape, so that when we set this farm up, I'm a little just down there, hi. But when we set this farm up, we are going to hopefully be out of radius of any other spawning spaces. Isn't that right? So, for the farm that I intend to make here, I'm going to need 32 cats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got a little ways to go. So I'm going to continue fishing and... Oh, you're ready. No, what? Okay, we'll do the thing. Yep. No? Come on. And there. Okay, wonderful. Now you sit. And, yeah. Get off the... You guys are just... Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I got a little bit of work to do. But before we... before I get back into fishing, I want to quickly go through with... Yes, this. And just work out the position that I'm going to set everything up here. So, with that there being the center... kitties, look out. I don't want you to get in the way. And I'll just remove that so we still have the light. I'm going to come up here. I want to give myself enough room for building what I need to underneath. So we'll come up to about this point. And I want to work out how many blocks it's going to take per layer. Because I'm going to be doing, 8 layers on each side. I don't think I have enough in that shulker box down there. I don't think I do. So we're going to build up a little bit of a template so that I can calculate it and go collect the amount of resources that I need. So let me just, let me just build out a little bit just here. Okay, I think I've worked out my shape. So if we go up into this view here, along this side, it is 25 blocks side to side. And then along the shorter side, it is 13 blocks. So all I have to do is calculate that overall, which I've already done, and it's 400 blocks, and then I can remove the amount of blocks down here from that. So 6 for each of these holes that I'm standing next to, that's 12. This one in the middle is 18, so that's a total of 30. And then these ones out here are 1, 2, 6, 12, 24. So a total of 54 less. So for this flat platform here, we're looking at 346? 54? Yeah. So if that's 354, then I want to work out how much it'll be per layer to add the extra that I need. So I'm going to count this out, and I'm not going to put you guys through that, but I'm going to count this out how many it takes to bring this up 2 blocks, like so, around the perimeter and through the centers and all of that. And then I should be able to calculate exactly how many resources I need to gather, because I think I want to do this out of smooth stone. Yeah. Cobblestone just feels old school, and I'm not feeling old school right now. So let me count this up and we'll see how much we need. Oh. Of course it starts raining right as I hit record. But I've done the layout here, and you may now understand what kind of farm this is. This is a fairly common design where you put a cat in the back corner and a couple of pieces of carpet down. I've just doubled the size of it so that it meets in the middle, and I think this should work really well. But in total, to make this and plus 2 high there is 558 blocks. And then what I need to do is just build this on top. So I've actually calculated the amount that it's going to take for doing the floor, and then that will work on top. So if this is 1 layer and I want to go 8, that's 4,464 blocks. And then I've got to put a roof on top, which we know by this little thing down here, plus a little bit extra being 6 and 6, should be math. Add 12 onto 346 plus 358, 4,822. Divide that by 64 and we get 75.34. That's how many stacks of materials we need, just blocks wise, to build this thing up. So each one of these holds 27. If I round it up to 76 stacks of the material, it comes to just less than 3 shulker boxes worth. So I already have the spruce that I need. I think it should be more than enough to make the amount of trapdoors that are required for in there. That's easy enough. I'm just going to have to go collect a little bit of stone. So you guys, well, yeah, you might have to wait for me. But I think we're going to do that and the farm build in the form of a time lapse. And then we might use the gunpowder that I get from this farm to continue on our episode and maybe go and find ourselves a nice little desert to get a bunch of sand to make a bunch of TNT. So I'm going to go collect that stone. I'm going to use that stone and make up this farm, stack it up layers and layers and layers, putting cats in here, trapdoors so that only the creepers can spawn, and then some bits of carpet in the middle so that that all works perfectly together. And then we should have a really nice creeper farm. So enjoy the time lapse and I'll see you on the other side. And with that, hey buddy, I'm glad you can fly. With that, we have a very, very good creeper farm. Let me take you down there while I'm standing up here and show you. If we pop down here, this thing actually produces a ridiculous amount of creepers. Now, from my initial sort of testing, it looks like maybe around 4,000 gunpowder per hour, but we'll have to see how it goes. I did end up changing things a little bit. My original setup had the carpet in slightly different positions, but I had to change it because it was spawning spiders. All I did was move this middle carpet from the block that I'm sort of looking at now, back one, and added this one in the middle. And then from there, we should have some creepers just pouring out of here. There they go. Nice and efficient. And it's raining again, of course. So, up at the cloud height, I've got this nice little AFK station. We can just see the edge of our house down there, our little base area. But let's go have a look at how much we have in the chests. So I've been AFK for a little bit more than an hour. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I could probably AFK overnight and come close to filling up all of these chests if I really wanted to, which is amazing. Don't you reckon, buddy? So, now that I know that I can gather a really good amount of this gunpowder, actually, let's, I've got no room. 1 second. Let's transfer it all into one container and see how much I have. So a double chest and then maybe half of a single chest in a little over an hour. And that was before I changed all the carpets over because I've only just changed that now. So with a bit of luck, we probably get closer to a full double chest and then a single chest worth in an hour. Nice. That is honestly amazing. I can take this now In fact, let's take a decent amount. And we can leave the giant cube in the middle of the ocean far away. Come on, buddy. I can come over here, grab myself a little bit of that. And I can be a little bit more reckless with my rockets now. Making myself up a bunch of this, and then a bunch of these. In fact, do I have an empty shulker? I do. Look at that. Oh, nearly enough. I just need a little bit more paper. Ah, just a little bit more gunpowder. Here's some I prepared earlier. Oh, I love having a good creeper farm. Alright. Yeah. Look at that. And I have a few extras over here too. So I can really start spamming these without having to worry at all. You can go in there. Ha ha! That's so great. Cool. So, I've got a little bit of cleaning up to do with all of this business. And then I think it's time we went searching for a desert. We might also want to get ourselves a couple of extra shovels. So what have I got? Efficiency. Yeah, we might need to do some extra enchanting. This one's pretty good, but these two need some work. So let me do a little bit of trading with my villagers over here. I've probably not been in range. Ooh, maybe I have been in range. Not sure. But I'll do some trading, get myself a few extra levels. We'll try and prepare ourselves a few extra shovels to go out and dig up a bunch of sand. And we have the shulker boxes that we need for it as well. Oh, it's all coming together now. It feels good to be a little bit more powerful. Doesn't quite seem like the right word, but it feels correct a little bit as well. Just being more capable of achieving what I want to in this world. Okay, let's do the thing. Although, hearing that, maybe I let you in here and we get some zombie boys. Maybe. Let's try that. Ow! Yeah, we might zombify all of these guys with you. Okay, let me try that out. And now we have all of these guys zombified and cured and giving me super cheap trades. And I've used up most of the stuff in here except for the pumpkins. But that means that we're getting a good bang for our buck, and I've started to get a really decent supply of emeralds built up. So those are going to be very handy once we get to the point where we're building up the blacksmiths and the library over there. But now I've healed up my secondary pickaxe. I want to head over and use this. You can see that I've adjusted a few things, cleaned things up a little bit. I want to use these here and see what we can get enchantment-wise. Hopefully get a second sort of silk touch unbreaking efficiency. This one here is pretty good to just add mending to if we had to, but the better we can get, the better it's going to go as far as collecting all of the stuff that we need. So there's our creeper farm. But since I have a bunch of rockets now, I can just fly over towards my original base. I have no memory of that sticking out of the water. Hello? Interesting. I don't remember that at all. I must have been here though, because there's no drowned. Yeah, I've been into the chests. Huh. Well, I'll be. Cool. So we can come over to our enchantment encampment. Might actually check on the iron supplies as well. I have put a crafting table down here, finally. Nice. That's been working pretty good. I think I might start putting the blocks in this end one, and then it can fill up these sort of first ones with the normal iron. So, we've got ourselves a decent amount of iron getting built up as well. Almost the same amount as the emeralds that I've been generating since the start of this series, or since I set up those guys. So this is pretty good. Very nice. Not why we're here though. Why we are here is for enchanting. Oh, the rain. Lucky it's nighttime. For now, we're just going to put that one and that one. See what we get on it. Perfect. And, oh, not quite. There we go. So this one has efficiency 5, but I think that efficiency 4 does work for insta-mining Sand. Is there any sand nearby that I can test that on? Let's just do a little bit of an explore and see. It does. Wonderful. So I can just add some mending to those, and we've got 3 extra shovels now, as well as our main one that we can use for gathering the sand. Perfect. So, with that being said, I can put that stuff away. There's some sand in there too I may as well take. And we already have the stuff that we need for flying, for staying fed. I don't have a spare bed, so we might go grab one of those, but I've got 8 spare shulker boxes. I think we're ready to go find a desert. I'm just going to grab a spare bed from here, and I'll actually put that away in there. I think I'm going to head out that direction, which is, what, north? Yeah. I've done a little bit of exploring that way, looking for villages. I think we went that way, and that's where my woodland mansion is, but I don't think I've really traveled much in the north direction. That's a bit of a... oh? No. That's a bit of a fake out. That's just some beach. But let's see if we have any luck finding ourselves a desert. At most, I think I've just come to this spot here and no further. Pink sheep. Hi. Nope. Just another beach. And I think that is too. These are always options if I needed to for gathering sand, but I want more than that. I want a full-size desert. Whoa. That's a big cave. Oh my. Yes! Desert. Hey! Temple! Finally. It's probably tiny. Please keep going. Please keep going. Wait. There's more? No, that's just that's a beach. But it'll do. It'll do. I can probably tear up this section here nicely and get a good supply. Plus we have some coral reef around here. And our first temple. Okay. So, before I accidentally get blown up in that temple and have to fly however many, like nearly 6,000 blocks this way again, let's set our spawn, see if we find anything interesting in here. A spider. Okay. No luck. Oh, multi-shots and infinity. Infinity's nice. Again. Not much luck. I was hoping for an enchanted golden apple. Fire aspect's nice though. Alright. With that, we have arrived at the sand location. I can set myself up over there and dig out a whole bunch of sand. And then, by the end of this episode, we should have enough TNT for me to tear the nether apart and get as much ancient debris as I want. Because that's been the goal. Have I mentioned that? Have I talked about that yet? The goal of making this gunpowder farm and coming out and finding ourselves a desert is because I really love mining for ancient debris with TNT. It's super efficient, makes it nice and easy, and it's very easy to bring a lot of it with you. It's less dangerous than the beds, it's more efficient than the beds, and also who doesn't like lighting TNT? So, I'm going to grab these two. I'm going to pop over here and I'm going to settle in for a good bit of sand digging. Put away unneeded bits and pieces. Diamonds can go there and we'll jump into another time lapse. I'm going to collect as much as I can, maybe these 7 shulker boxes worth. We'll see how we go, but I'll see you on the other side and we can see how much TNT can be made. from what we've got. So, enjoy. Come on. Yeah. We did it, buddy. We flattened out a good section of this desert. Like, a really good section of this desert. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 shulkers, plus a little bit extra in there as well. But 7 shulkers worth of sand. Not bad. That should make us a really decent supply of TNT. So, instead of flying all the way back, I do have some stuff in here to create a bit of a nether portal. And I'm thinking that's how we're going to try and make our way back. So, we'll have a nether portal set up that we can come back to when we want to use this desert again. Okay. So, let's head into the nether. Buddy, can you get on my shoulder, please? I need you to come through with me. Thank you. We're going to go through, take down our coordinates, and then make sure we can make our way back. So, hopefully we don't spawn in a really nasty spot. Okay. Pretty safe by the looks of things. So, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this in case I get lost in the future. And which way's home? If I open up my coordinates again, I'm pretty sure it's that way. Yeah. So, I'm just going to go for a bit of a fly and see if I can find my way through. Oh, ah. Haha. This is fine. Buddy, you're on fire too. You little cutie. Oh wait. This is... Buddy, we made it. Come on. You did great. Keep it up. I honestly don't know which direction I went, but we're home. Well, I will be. Hee. That's amazing. So, just like that, we're back home with fairly little trouble. I mean, we did light on fire a little bit. Buddy, you can chill in here while I go over with all of my sand and see how much TNT I can make. Do I have... the question is, do I have a crafting table? I hope so. No. I'll be back, folks. Crafting table. Okay. So, if I take out all of these, I'm going to put them on the stairs and one in the middle here that we work with. And now I should be able to grab a bunch of this and see what we can make. Now, I don't have enough here to make up as much as I want because it does take 5 stacks of gunpowder per stack. But we're going to see how much we can make with what I've got. And then from there, I can probably just AFK in between episodes to build up a proper supply. And that's it. That's what I can do so far. So, I still have 5 shulker boxes worth of sand, plus a little bit here, which means I've got some AFKing to do. But it does give me a good opportunity to do some tests in between episodes and really see how many of these creepers I can get to drop and how much gunpowder I can produce in an hour, for example. So, I might do some AFK after I finish while I'm editing, and I'll be able to put the amount in the thumbnail, nice clickbaity thumbnail showing, well, it wouldn't be clickbait, it would be an accurate thumbnail showing the amount of gunpowder that I can get per hour out of this farm. And then I can use that to build up my supply of TNT, use a bunch of this sand for that purpose, and we'll be good to go for searching for some ancient debris and getting ourselves into netherite. which I'm very excited about. Netherite tools and gear? Oh, yes. So, thank you so much for watching, folks. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I would like to thank my Patreon supporters. What? I step out of the rain. I would like to thank my Patreon supporters for your continued support. You folks are amazing. Genuinely. I really do mean that. And everyone who's been supporting the series and supporting me on YouTube and over on Twitch, you guys are fantastic. So thank you. With that, I'm going to probably remove the few pieces that we get from this before I go up, do some testing. The next episode's going to be explosive. So, until the next episode, I hope you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone. Whoop!